In this video, I'm going to reveal my 7 sources of income. Some of these are active income and others are passive and semi-passive, but I do think they're all realistically possible for anyone to emulate. I'll run through each one and give my thoughts and personal experiences along the way. Let's get straight into it. Like most people, my main source of income is my work salary. I'm a qualified SEMA accountant and work as a finance manager. This is active income, which means that I'm trading my time for money. I work 40 hours a week and I get paid a fixed amount each month. The role also pays a discretionary bonus worth up to 20% of my salary. This is dependent on company performance through the year, which could be worth a 5-figure amount. I did a video recently where I talked about how I trebled my salary in 7 years. Link in the description. My next source of income is the rental income I receive from renting out 2 buy-to-let properties that I own. Both are city centre apartments. One is a 2-bedroom and the other is a 1-bedroom. To be honest, I do have a bit of a love-hate relationship with being a landlord. On one hand, as I pay a management agency to run everything, it is very passive. Also, there is a lot of demand to rent given the location. This means that I've never really struggled to rent out the properties, and there hasn't been any downtime in between tenants where I'm not receiving an income. One tenant moves out, and there's another tenant lined up to move in the day after. Also, I'm able to potentially leverage the mortgage, which means that because the market value of the properties have increased, I could remortgage for a higher amount and receive the difference as a lump sum. This can be used on something else, like buying another rental. You're effectively using the bank's money to grow your real estate portfolio. The negatives around property rental are that there is a lot of expenditure, which really eats into my profits. I pay a management company a percentage of the rental income to fully manage my properties. I also pay taxes. I have a mortgage. Then you've got repairs and maintenance costs, the yearly service charges and ground rent. If I'm being honest, I'm constantly torn between the idea of buying another one and just selling everything and dumping the cash into a fixed rate bond somewhere. Let me know what you think I should do in the comments section below. I also invest in dividends and have a portfolio worth £64,000 that pays me around £2,300 a year in dividends. Dividends are a portion of a company's profits distributed to its shareholders. I did a comprehensive beginner's guide to dividends in an older video. Link in the description if you're interested. I hold all of my shares in a UK stocks and shares ISA using the Trading 212 app. This means that all capital gains and earnings are tax-free. Dividends are a fully passive income. Once I've bought the shares, that's it. I'll just get paid the next time I'm eligible. I always reinvest my dividends back into my portfolio to buy more shares that pay more dividends. Repeating this process again and again over a long-term time horizon can generate massive returns through compound interest and the snowball effect. I also rent out a secure car parking space at one of my properties. I bought this parking space separately a number of years ago when I used to live in one of my properties that I now rent out. Most tenants rent my properties without needing a parking space, so it was just sat there for years not doing anything. I had a chat with my management agency one day and they advised that they could market the space and look to rent it out for me. I do really like this as an investment as there's no mortgage, and with it just being a block of concrete, nothing can go wrong in terms of repairs and maintenance. I paid £13,000 for the space, and it's currently rented for £80 per month. That's £960 a year before tax. So if we divide the income by the purchase price, it's a yield of 7.4%, which I think is really good. I also invest in premium bonds, which I use as my emergency fund. Premium bonds are an investment type where you're entered into a monthly prize draw and can win between £25 and £1 million tax-free. There is a maximum investment total of £50,000, which I'm nowhere near. At the time of this video, I have £16,300 invested. With premium bonds, there's no risk of losing money, and I'm able to withdraw funds quickly if I needed them. I do enjoy being part of these draws, and I find it fun to reveal whether or not I've won each month. The more that you have invested, the more chances you have to win. And any wins that I do have are just reinvested into buying more premium bonds until I hit the 50k maximum. I also receive a small income from YouTube. It's not a lot of money, it just about covers the cost of a couple of meals each month, which is fine. I enjoy making videos, and I enjoy interacting with everyone that follows my channel, so I definitely see this income as a nice bonus. I do the work up front, then the videos just sit there ready for people to watch. It would be amazing to see this increase one day, but I think a lot of the bigger YouTubers in this space focus more on gaming the algorithm, rather than trying to be informative and helpful. And that's not a route I want to take with this channel. So for now, this is more of a passion project that brings in a bit of pocket money. Finally, I do receive interest on uninvested cash in my Trading 212 account. It is a very small amount, but I still think it's worth mentioning. I'm a big proponent of paying myself first, which means that once I receive my salary payment, I transfer a portion into my Trading 212 account straight away. I don't always use the cash deposited to buy shares straight away, and tend to wait until prices look appealing to me and my positions. I'm not trying to time the market over long periods, but just prefer to hold some cash back in the event of any short-term dips. Trading 212 are offering 5.2% per annum on uninvested cash at the minute, which is paid daily. So I do still earn on my deposited cash, even if I'm not putting it into the market just yet. If you're interested in starting an account with Trading 212, I do have a link in the description where we both receive a free share worth up to £100. Those are my 7 sources of income. I'm really interested to see something here. In the comments section below, let me know how many sources of income you have and what they are. Looking at this pie chart, we can see the percentage split of my income sources. It's probably not surprising that my salary and rental income form the main bulk of the total. I am happy with my dividends, and I expect this to grow much larger over the next decade, as I look to max out the 20k per year ISA allowance and reinvest all dividends. What I'm most happy with is building a series of cash flow generating assets that pay me multiple times per month. I'm not just relying on my salary payment once a month. I get 2 more rental payments. 1 payment from the car park, 1 payment from YouTube, daily interest on my cash, and my dividend payments can range from 2 or 3 a month in smaller months to 13 or 14 payments in higher months. Building this cash flowing ecosystem gives me a lot of options. For example, if there's a stock market crash, I could funnel some of my real estate income into my dividend portfolio and take advantage of any price dips. And if I had a win on the premium bonds, I could funnel this cash into my real estate and pay down some of the mortgage to make the rentals more profitable. This flexibility through multiple income sources gives me more options on what I want to do with the cash flow. I hope that you found this video interesting and informative, and I hope it's given you inspiration and ideas for your own personal finances. I do document my investing journey on this channel, and give monthly updates on these income sources. You can see how this has been progressing if you go back and watch some of my earlier videos. If you are interested in following along, please subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss any future updates. And if you have enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, as it does help the channel out a lot, and it's something that I really do appreciate. So I hope I've covered everything that you want to hear, but if not, feel free to drop me a question in the comments section below. I'll be reading and responding to every message that I can. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.